Okay, there we go. Hey everyone, it's Cheyenne. So today we're going to be playing a bit of Plague Inc. because I have the worst headache. So I'm finally over being sick. Finally. Okay, here's the explanation of why I have the worst headache, because I'm pretty sure I know why. And you guys are going to be like, Cheyenne, that's like severely unhealthy. And I'm be like, yeah, I know, I've already been told, but if I'm going to die, I might as well die happy, you know? That's so morbid. I'm sorry. So, I drink a lot of caffeine, like daily. This is my go-to drink, and I usually have like two or three cans a day, maybe more. I don't know. I haven't actually counted how many cans I have a day, but it's enough that when I don't drink enough of it in a day, I get a caffeine headache. I guess it's pretty much caffeine withdrawal. But for those of you who have any friends or who do this yourself, or anyone who does this, if you drink a lot of caffeine, you do become I guess the best way to say it is addicted, and so you get a headache when you don't drink enough. To kind of go with that, why did that close out? Why is this not playing anything? Do I have the music off? Audio. We'll have it quiet. So, since I usually drink like 2 or 3 cans a day, I've been kind of cutting back on it a little bit, just because I started drinking these yogurt smoothies that are absolutely amazing, and they're supposed to be really good for you, and I'm pretty sure that's part of why I got over my sickness so quickly, because usually it lasts a couple, 2 to 3 weeks, which it was about 2 weeks, but it got better really fast for how long I usually stay sick and how bad it usually is. And I'm pretty sure that those yogurt smoothies helped, because they had natural, the I get the strawberry ones, and they have actual strawberries in it and some probiotics and stuff, and so I'm pretty sure that helped. I mean, I'm not gonna look up the science behind it. The funny thing about that is that I don't usually like anything to do with yogurt. Never been a fan of yogurt. I don't know why. Probably never will be. But I do like those smoothies. Those are pretty good. And yogurt itself can help with a few different things. Okay, so I've played this game before, and I was thinking today we'll do the Nurax worm, which I've done before, but I've only done it once, and I haven't played it in forever. But I was kind of wanting to play it anyways, and then I got this headache, and I was like, you know what, we'll take a bit of a detour today. It gives me a reason to play it. I was going to play it the other night just on my own, and this had to update, because like I said, I haven't played it in forever. I had to re-download it, I had to update it, but back when I was playing it, I still had a job, and so I've already unlocked all the plagues, including the ones that you have to pay for. Pretty sure I unlocked other stuff with that. It's a bit of a cheater's route of unlocking things, but I really wanted to try the Nurax worm and this other stuff that causes things to be a bit different. I haven't won any of these more difficult ones. I've tried the simian flu, I've tried the shadow plague. I haven't won any of those yet, but I remember that I've won the Nurax worm at least once. So we'll see how this works. ATP boost. I think this is what I usually do. Get bonus DNA at the beginning. I don't like personally my plague mutating a lot. I guess it depends on what it does. Let me go back and read this. It doesn't say it mutates a lot, so I don't know. We'll keep that on there, because you always end up having to devolve it and losing a bunch of DNA points. So my favorite way of... Go away. Gosh darn it. My favorite way of doing Plague Incorporated, which is not a way that you can do with all of them, is to make, absolutely sure you infect everyone before I put in any symptoms. I usually do that with the bacteria, and it usually works out, but it does take a while. Bonus in climates, in arid climates, in humid climates. It's too humid. No, let's do arid, because that might help with like colder places that will be a little bit more dry. And bonus DNA when devolving, because yes, we'll do normal. That was apparently the last thing I named this. What was I gonna do? I don't remember what I was gonna do before. I like had a name and everything for when I was gonna play it earlier, and I totally forgot. Let's do. I just looked over at my cat for that idea. She's just climbing on everything. And I know it is best to usually start in Saudi Arabia. I can't remember if that's what's best with the Neurax worm, but I guess we're gonna find out. Cats has infected its first human. Maybe I should have just been cat has infected its first human. Neurax wormy marriages. Let's see if we can win this, guys. Cause I don't know. Oh, I figured out what was wrong with my mic. For some reason, it Bandicam had like deselected it off of you know, my choices, my settings. There we go. My brain's not working. Oh my gosh, how long has it been since I've played this? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Why does it do that? Why? Okay, I'm back. I might need to make that smaller, because that's quite big. That's what she said. Anyways, what? I didn't say anything. Ability to grip with portions of the body while pulling and pushing other sections allows faster movement outside host. Yeah, we'll use that one. The Neurax worm produces eggs that are ejected from the host brain. Maybe. We're not going to do that one yet. Okay. We're going to leave it there for now. Ren, if you don't get down, stop climbing up on that. That's not... Get down. Oh, crap, I can't even see what's going on. Hold on. Can I do this in the video? That would be nice. Make it smaller. Let's put it maybe middle screen. Oh no, I think I have to stop. See, that should be better. Yes! Oh my gosh, now I can see. Of course, I should have realized it's going to be over here, but it's just, it was hard to see it. Everything that I needed to see and stuff. So yeah, if you guys see me drinking the Pepsi over to the side, it's because my head hurts. And you'd think, with how much my head hurts, I would talk less, but no. I feel like talking today. I don't know why. So I forgot to mention that recently I have started doing driving instruction. I've only done it once so far. We're doing it again this Sunday. It helped a lot. And actually my driving instructor thinks that I'm pretty much ready to take the test. I said I wanted to do one more practice run before I go take it, just because and he agrees it's less about my ability and more about my confidence in myself, and the fact that I have such low confidence in myself in taking the test is why I had an anxiety attack the second time I took it, and that's why I failed. So really these practice tests, and I'm just, because it was right here, really these practice tests are about building my confidence up and just making sure I know what I need to know. But really, I've already learned like a couple things from that I didn't know I might need to do. So I think I'm most nervous about backing up 100 feet, and I know it's like, oh, that's easy, but then at the same time, it's a little difficult to, not like super difficult, but just, you swerve a little bit. It's scary. I don't know. I'm tired. I don't know what I'm saying. I have problems. Usually mentally. But for the fact, okay. Can I just go anywhere? Greenland. Alright then. What was I saying? But so that's put me in a better mood lately, but then at the same time my anxiety is going like out of the roof because I'm just so like terrified of failing that this is something that I have had to admit to myself in the past year or so. What are you doing? Get down! Get down! And okay, so this is something I've had to... she's not gonna get down. I've had to admit to myself in the past year or so is that I didn't even know they'd seen it. Crap. Let's do this real quick. Is there a way to make them, like, love the Nurax worm? I often allow myself to let my anxiety stop me. I'm sorry, I'm like trying to play this at the same time I'm talking, and it's just, I'm trying to find the thing that makes people love the Nurax worm. I think that's in the symptoms, but I can't remember, and I don't want to like do this wrong. Frontal mesh. Ah, yes. There. That's what I wanted. Because that's going to help. I think. Might be doing this too fast. Okay. But I often let my anxiety, stop me from trying to do things because I'm so afraid of failure. So, like with my drawing tablet, the reason that it took me so long to actually get started with that is because I was so afraid of failing that I just didn't want to try. And it was the same thing with when I first got this set up. It took me like... oh, well, to be fair, the first time I actually got the mic set up, I couldn't get it to work with my computer. But when I got the soundboard that helped me hook it up, I waited months to actually do anything about it. Oh my goodness, no! But, so I let myself kind of just accept that, you know, I might not be good at it. But I'm getting better at kind of letting that go and just going with the flow of things, because I know that it's so hard to talk and think about what I'm doing at the same time. You know, this is what a touchscreen is for. Like, I'm trying to get over that anxiety of what if I fail. And mainly it's just, you know, giving myself the reasons to do these things, like yes, I might fail, but if I never know, then I'm gonna regret it. And at the same time, like with the driving, like it took me weeks to actually call the guy to and I got a little pissy with my parents because they had me call him because of my anxiety. And I understood it completely, but at the same time, my anxiety was like, every time I thought about calling this person, I was like, no, because I can't do it. And I'm explaining it so bad right now, but overdose of oxytocin. Yes. Okay. What was I saying? But so, like, the reasoning I gave myself to call this person about driving is the fact that if I don't start learning how to drive, I will never get my life together. Because where I'm living right now, unless I get really good at biking, infected worship cats, nice. It's like Egypt all over again. Unless I were to get like really good at biking, which I am talking about getting a mountain bike, but that's just because I like biking. I haven't been in forever, but I actually really like it. But if I don't start driving, unless I'm really good at biking, I'm not gonna be able to get a job. I'm not gonna be able to take care of myself the way I want to. And one of the biggest reasons for my depression is that I'm not taking care of myself. I'm letting someone else do that. And as much as, my parents are okay with taking care of me, like they love me to death, and I know that they would take care of me for as long as they possibly can. I have always wanted to be more independent. And it's very, very hard on me. And this has been like this for years now. It's very, very hard on me to let other people take care of me to this degree. Like, it's one thing if it's like, okay, I'm taking care of you a bit, but there's other things that you have to do. But to this degree, where it's like, my life depends on theirs right now. It has caused so much depression in me that my parents have considered putting me, and have talked to me about it. They're not going to do it unless I'm okay with it. Have talked to me about going on medication. And my parents have done the best they can to take care of me. And they're constantly reminding me that they have no problems, helping me in any way they can. But it's still that thought that, like, wow, you really can't take care of yourself. And if I were to see anyone else in this situation, I wouldn't talk to them like that. But the fact is, and this is a fact for a lot of people, is that I'm a lot harder on myself than I will ever be on anyone else. And that's probably one of the reasons why I am so afraid of failure, is that I know how hard I'm going to be on myself if I fail. Like, I know that if I fail, I'm just gonna be, like, giving myself all these reasons for why that makes me an awful person. Even if that's not true. Even if, you know, I have people, like, tell me, oh, you know, Cheyenne, you're nice, you're sweet. Like, I'm constantly, I'm about to cry for some reason. Just on myself about that. Like, I don't want to hurt people, and I don't want to be a person who ever causes harm to other people. And I know that there are times that it just can't be avoided. But I don't know. I want to do really well with my life. Like, I might fail this, by the way, because the cure is so close. Confusion. I try to fight it as best I can without medication, and I know there's nothing wrong with taking medication. Especially right now, when I wouldn't even be the one paying for it at the moment. And also, one of my siblings pointed out something that's pretty true, is that taking medication for situational depression, which is what I have, is kind of like putting a band-aid over something that doesn't need one, because eventually, like, I can't remember the exact way they worded it, but eventually I'm going to be out of this situation that I'm in. And then, though there might be other reasons for me to feel down, there won't be as much that's actually making me feel literally depressed. So, is there a point of taking medication for something that's temporary, that later on I might not need medication for? Of course, if I feel like I can't handle it, I've promised to talk to my parents about it. Of course. But oh, come on, New Zealand. There it goes. But at this point, right now, I feel like I can still handle it. And that's what is the most important to me right at this very moment. Okay, I think that's everywhere. Is there anywhere that still looks relatively green? That's Russia. Oh, that place is pretty orange. There's a lot of... Is that just... Yeah, there's a lot of deaths right there in Finland. Finland is just gone. But... I don't know. Like, I'm okay, and I'm definitely, like I said, a lot better now that I am just... Whoop whoop! Now that I am... The whole world worships cats as their god and master. Efforts to cure the plague have ceased, and humanity is entering a dark new future as a slave species. I think that counts as a win. Yep. Okay. I think that's how I won last time, too. But... like... I'm okay. Like, I know me talking about all this probably sounds like I'm just And I'm not gonna lie and say I don't have bad days. Like, I definitely have days where it's a lot worse. But I'm working on it. And definitely the driving instructor is, well, not the driving instructor, he's helping me learn how to drive, but the fact that I'm learning how to drive has started me on a path that is helping. Like, I'm thinking about moving forward now, and it's not to say that I wasn't before, but I'm thinking of it now as like it's a real thing. It's something I can reach. But that's just a little look-see into my world of what I am to myself sometimes, I guess. And I know I'm definitely not like the only person in the world who goes through stuff like this. I'm nowhere near, going through the worst that I could possibly go through. But if anything of what I'm saying helps anyone, like, I'm glad. And just know that, like, there are definitely people who care about you, like, even when you don't feel it, and even when you don't feel like you can care about yourself. Like, there are people in the world, and sometimes you don't even, like, know them, and sometimes it's family, and sometimes it's just random people. Like, there are people who care about you, and who would care if you weren't there. Even if you don't see it. There are people. Heavy for killing a bunch of people with cats. Oh wait, I didn't kill everyone. I enslaved them. With cats. Speaking of cats. Oh. She's right there, and I'm sitting here like, where is she? It's because you blend in so well with your cat palettes. Okay. So that's pretty much it. I need to go eat something and then probably get some sleep, because it's like, I don't know, what time is it? It's only 10:48. Who needs sleep? Sleep is for the weak. But yeah, I'm okay. I know I just talked about some really heavy stuff and, like, almost cried and enslaved an entire world, but I'm okay. I love you guys so much. Stay you. Believe in yourselves, because you guys are absolutely amazing, and I mean that. Don't forget that. Don't forget to dance today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.